So hello everyone, welcome back to another live trading session. So let's get right into it. Make sure you guys check out today's video. Very important that you do. So let's get on with it. Let's crack on. Now the last nothing too crazy news-wise today. Relatively silent. So the US market was open half an hour ago, and we haven't really seen much movement from there. You can see 1 minute time frame. We'll see. We'll probably be consolidating or coming to even a move to the downside. Crude oil is up. Now it's gone up to $101 per barrel. Brent crude oil on the other hand is a lot more expensive, topped up to $110 per barrel, which is pretty crazy. Hello. buy XRP. Let's have a look. Why do you think? Why is XRP gonna make a move? Or we're at 27 on the RSI index. We are getting actually some. We've got that signal there actually. 1, 2, 3. It's like a little staircase down, which is pretty good. XRP will go high in the next week or sell it. Well, I'm not really getting much from this current structure. So it's either going to fall or it will continue. It will continue to fall, or it will make a reversal. But we can have obviously a look where we've got a bit of liquidity actually. It seems we've taken that liquidity today. We had a bit here, 5.2 mil, and then 5.4 there. Currently, there isn't too much to this downside. We might see a move down to yeah, so it's most likely going to take that liquidity of 3717. Now we're at 3728. So we'll go ever so slightly down. So I mean, it's it's not much to go, but 3717. So that is just there. I mean, it's really nothing. So I mean, Powell's speech pulling XRP down. Let's see. I don't want to rush into any trades today. Gold is looking very strange, if I must say. I don't know why it looks so, choppy and strange in the case. I'm not too sure on that. I'll actually have a look into why gold is currently like this as well. I think silver is kind of the same. Silver's not too bad, but it still looks pretty, Doge a little bit too. Not sure why it's so jumpy. Pudgy Penguin is up about 15% yesterday, I think, or 12, something like that. What else have we got? Tesla. I think Tron was the same. Yeah, I can't even. I don't even know what I'm looking at on there. You know, it looks like Chinese writing, or even hieroglyphs or anything. I don't know. It just looks crazy. Looks crazy. Well, I mean, if you're looking at a different time frame, it kind of looks. It looks well structured. I mean, the higher we go, but I mean, for gold, I'd expect gold to obviously be, you know, even fine in the 1 minute time frame, but that's what it looks like. So I'm not really sure what we've got going on over there. Oh, we've got something new today. So we've got World Liberty Financial. That is definitely new. Then we have Starknet, also brand new. Arbitrum, that's new. And then what else have we got? Optimism, Virtual, that was there. WorldCoin, that's also new. Fartcoin was already on there. Aptos on there. River, I think that is also new. What else have we got? What else have we got? That seems to be it. So let's check out these new things that we've got. Oh my days. So 3 minutes, not much. 5 minutes, not much. 15. I think it's because there's not a lot of volume in these coins. I mean, Tron has got 1.7 mil, and Tron looks like. Yeah, kind of makes sense, really. Gold. What else is new? We had WorldCoin. Have we currently got a key level right here, or not? Bitcoin does seem to be coming in this bearish downtrend. You can see we've got confirmation from many candles along the way, here as well. So if we were to get the that's a bit too shallow. That's okay. So we've got many confirmations of this downwards trend right now. Bitcoin, you can see, consolidating within this level. We've got hit on the bottom, hit on the top, hit towards that top as well. So it is sticking, as you can see, within this level. Obviously, we're going to get some false breaks. That's perfectly normal. false break to the support, false break through the resistance there. Seem to have slowed down with that move ever so slightly. Do have a bit of a... I think we had a stronger maybe push from the buyers right here. Yes, price came down to this support and came back up, and obviously closed at this price here. Now for Bitcoin, not seeing too much. Crude oil, we might actually see thing is with crude oil, normally what crude oil does, it just spikes and then it will most likely return to a level, and then it's more like news dependent. Obviously that's how it kind of is expected to work. We've got the lower highs and lower lows right now. We seem to be in a bearish downtrend, so we could ideally come in for a position from that top there, but let's have a look. So you can see this push to the top wasn't as strong as this move here. You can see we had about 49 point, about 50 RSI, and then here we have about 52. To me, it looks like we might actually get a push to the upside. We do have a crossover here as well. So I believe that might be a suggestion for a move to the upside. So this is already higher than this previous one, whereas this previous peak is obviously higher than this current peak. So you can see a correlation here. So we've got a higher peak on the MACD indicator. News wise, we've not really got anything today, very low. Yeah, judging from today's video as well, not much movement currently happening. So Bitcoin does have 90 million liquidity in the upper range. We've got about, what have we got, 75. I mean, there's not really any liquidity toward the top. There was about 300 mil yesterday, but I believe that's all been kind of taken out. So it was at 78k, 78.5 thousand. So here we had that 300 million liquidity, and the fact that the market has obviously shifted, people have probably most likely taken out their orders. see we've got that first high, second high, third high, but then this third high is currently looking to be, you can see we've got some consolidation within this range right now, so we might actually be in for a push to the upside unless we get a break to the downside. So we still do have, obviously, we got a high, judging from the lows, we have this second low, obviously being higher than this previous one. We do have a bit of a weakness there, actually. But we did have a big drop, as you can see, a very big drop. So from about 100.4 to 98.15, that is a pretty big drop, I'm not gonna lie. But I believe we will come in for a push to the upside. We are seeing weakness as well, actually, within this move. You see, we are coming a bit lower on the strength index. Not too much to currently base trades off. Everything looks a bit, you know, we're getting a pretty like jumpy gaps here as well. XRP, I don't think that should be happening, but let's have a look. Water supply has been suspended. No, I mean there's nothing currently going on. Very, very quiet today. Very quiet today. Hello, hello. Bitcoin is still consolidating within this level. Might see a jump up to that 76,100, up to that resistance at the top. It seems to have been pretty accurate for now. Solana's in the same kind of move as well. Question is, how long are we going to consolidate in this bearish move? That is the question. I mean, we've got pretty good confirmation from both levels, like you can see there, here, and then on the bottom we've got there. Couple here. We're looking in the 5-minute time frame, that is. If we get in a 15 or a 30, we'll definitely get a more precise reading. You can see how we've currently been consolidating within this level. So we'll most likely come in for a push to the upside now of that resistance level, so we could ideally calculate that move to be around here. So if we were to come in for a 83.61 take profit, let's have a look at the strength indicators if we're getting any weakness in this move. So seems to be doing okay. So we could actually come in for a long position to the upside of 83.6. Let's do. So do 83.6. Stop loss can be slightly through of 82.8. It's pretty good. So the 5 594 to 198 ratio, which is roughly a 3 to 1, so just under, or yeah, or just slightly over. Let me just double check. Now we go for a long position from there up to that level, and that is exactly a 3 to 1 ratio. Still looks like we might be, I mean, even now we might even consolidate and push through this support level, but that is not what I want to be seeing right now. Markets are pretty weak today. Maybe would have been more ideal coming from a resistance level to the downside, as the strength is like, you know, kind of weaker today. But whilst that trade is underway, we can have a look at crude oil. I did say I was going to get a push to the upside from here, and that is exactly what's happened. Exactly what's happened. And we're pushing to 100.24 now. Thing is, things like crude oil will obviously come bullish if things get worse. If things get worse, whereas futures and coins and whatnot, they will obviously come bearish as this fear factor. But then for crude oil, gold and everything else, it's that supply and demand, and the fact that it's more of a safe haven asset. Well, especially for gold obviously, but crude oil, as it's very important for the economy, and well, for anything, for all your electricity, and yeah, all of that obviously becomes bullish, whereas Bitcoin will obviously take a hit and come bearish, as you can see. So we did actually come pretty bullish just then, and now we've just seen a little dip from the sellers right there, as you can see. Crude oil is still coming on out. Crude oil's taking a slight dip as well there from the sellers. Now, if we were to look at, say, let's have a look at the dollar index actually. But first, we can take a look at liquidity for Solana. Now, Solana has 15 mil sat in the upside of 85.07, and currently we are sat at 83, so that liquidity lies heavily above. So we're looking at this level here, And this is actually where we saw that massive drop for Solana. So you can see, so we peaked up to 85.77, and we came all the way down to 83.62. Very big move, very big move. So Solana did actually come down quite heavily. So right now, I feel like today is mostly going to be trading within key levels, as the market it's relatively quiet for today. We've not got obviously any big headlines, and as for the ceasefire, Trump is obviously not happy, and the situation is currently just in a straight line. So that obviously kind of gives you somewhat of an expectation of what is to be coming in these couple of days, market wise. But obviously, as news and headlines do come out, you will see how each of those headlines and anything that comes out affects the market. So if you're trading, then definitely have, obviously be ready for anything to happen. Personally, I use Glint. As you can see, it's a terminal where all the news is in here. So as soon as something important comes out, you get a little notification on the top, and you can see, you know, all the latest news. So if anything obviously does happen, then yeah, you'll definitely be the first to know. But you've got to be ready and able to assess how this affects the market. So is it positive or is it negative? And yeah, with that, you can then obviously do as you please and put yourself in the best position you can. We've had a few actually moments where we saw a big move within the market from a specific news source. I believe we saw something like that last week as well. So it seems we are coming bullish right now. We are seeing a bit of resistance from the sellers actually. Currently we're at 48 to 52 on the order book, as you can see. So we may even be coming for a push to that support level, but it all kind of depends on the buyers. Are we going to see some more strength from the buyers or not? It seems we are still getting that strength though. Let me just what was that thing called? What's that called? Let me just flow. So we need Solana, so you can see what we're looking like with, well, the current market. So this is the market data for Solana right now. Mostly we're actually seeing quite a lot of longs. You can see Bybit longs 1.65 million, so 56%. More longs on BitGet as well. More on here, as I know there's slightly more shorts. More longs, more shorts, and then more longs. So overall, there are a lot more longs than shorts currently. So 190k in shorts and 2.73 million in longs. Whereas whales look to be neutral at the minute. You see 0% right there. And mid is extremely bearish, and retail is also slightly bearish. So we are actually leaning to a push to the upside actually. There are a lot more positions for longs currently. So you can see obviously the strength from the longs is visible right here. but we are seeing some obviously moves from the sellers as well. We are still in that move for the upside actually, so we're currently not too worried. Well, we got strength index. Not really got too much actually going on. I'm not really seeing much of a shift in the structure. Like, if we're going to come to a move to the downside, as you can see, we have a slight weakness here from the buyers. And we've got a bigger push there actually. Let's refresh that. Oops. And now we can kind of see what we're looking at from the yeah, we still are seeing quite a lot of strength from the sellers actually. So we might get a accumulation phase where we have like a little fight for the price, and then we obviously come either bullish or bearish depending on many other things. So it looks like we might have some consolidation within this range of 83 and 83.15-ish until we get a push to the upside. We've still got more longs obviously than shorts, and that is the 5-second time frame. Now looking in the 15-second time frame, we still seem to be coming quite bullish, sorry. Liquidity is still in the upside, I believe. Yeah, 85.07, but that is a very far target, to be fair. That is a very far target indeed, as judging from the current obviously situation, I don't believe we'll get to that point. Obviously maybe we'll get to it at some point this week, but definitely not today, or maybe even not tomorrow. Maybe towards the end of the week, if things actually do come more positive. Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, everything is kind of down today. But yeah, we're kind of coming with Bitcoin, we're kind of dipping below this support level actually, which is slightly concerning, and it might suggest a further move to the downside. But we haven't really got anything to kind of pull the price to that level. So it might just be a short break, if anything. but it seems to be more of a longer push. I mean, we're still okay level-wise with Solana. Bitcoin does look to be pushing very bearish actually, and kind of breaking this structure, unless we get a push now to the upside. So we have been coming slightly, well, not slightly, but we have been coming bearish for quite some time now, and this could be an area to push to the upside. But it needs to push and actually hold this level, and then we'd obviously kind of expect a further move to the upside. So if it fails to claim this level again, then we could actually be in for a move to the downside. So right now, Bitcoin needs to come back within this support level and actually continue for that move up to the resistance. Or we can either see a move back into this key level, some consolidation, and then a further move to the upside. A Parliament security spokesperson cited the Deputy Foreign Minister, stating the ministry implements top policies and views itself as a soldier for the Islamic Republic's leader. Ibrahim Razaei noted that the Islamic Republic's armed forces are at a maximum readiness and will answer any attack with strong force. Ooh, sounds scary. But as always, guys, remember to check your source before you trade. Some sources may be actually misleading, and yeah, that obviously puts you in a bad position. President Trump and the First Lady participate in greeting with the King and the Queen of the UK. For what? Oh, that's live now, is it? Oh, looks to be. We'll actually keep that on the side there, just in case anything happens. Currently, we're not getting anything though. Seems Bitcoin can't get through to this level. But we have seen a nice push from Solana actually, which is good to see. Very nice to see. There we go, there we go, there we go. There's a very, very beautiful move to the upside now. So we've got, yeah, we're still looking on that long side. Still looking on that long side. and I believe we will come to that resistance level at the top, and then obviously be in for a move to the downside. So we can leave that take profit there, and still obviously expect a push to the upside. But it's looking very promising right now. We've come past that previous high as well here, which is a good indication we are coming bullish. Very nice push, very nice. We are still obviously within this key level, and we are in this key level very, very nicely. And now we are getting that push towards that resistance level. And realistically, judging from the current market situation and, well, how the situation currently is and where it stands, we can potentially take a short position from that resistance level. So we have our take profit, and today we'll just be trading from key level to key level. So from support to resistance, from resistance to support, from support to resistance. You kind of get the idea. Now, I would set a limit order at pretty much that exact price. So we'll do 83.6. Same lot size as well, and I take profit of, let's say, 82.88. Now we can go in for that same stop loss as well, like we had here. So we have that 3-to-1 ratio. So we would put that in at, let's say, 83. That's a bit too much actually. We'll do this candle wick high there, 83.77. 83.77. Actually, we can go slightly more, as that wouldn't be obviously our ratio just quite there. So we can go, let's say, 83.8. Or 84, would that be? We'll do 83.985. Yep, that's okay. So our stop loss is at 83.85. We've just got some news. Iran preparing revised peace plan amid US rejection. Sources say Iran is expected to submit a revised peace proposal within days after the United States rejected its initial terms. Mediators in Pakistan expect an updated Iranian offer soon. The US reportedly opposed the earlier plan, delaying nuclear talks. Iran's foreign minister is consulting leadership in Tehran after a visit to Russia. Communication with Iran's top leadership is described as difficult and slow. The process remains fluid and depends on Iran's revised terms. Separately, Trump claimed Iran is in a state of collapse and seeking help to keep the Strait of Hormuz open amid internal instability. That could be the case, but it's also not a clear message on how the markets would respond to that. So it's kind of okay, but kind of not okay. The state of collapse, I'd say, is slightly okay in its own sense because of the fact that this could mean that they back down and open the strait and, you know, kind of surrender in that case. But at the same time, it's obviously it's rejected. US rejected the proposal, but at the same time, nothing has actually obviously happened. So yeah, we are still in that move to the upside. So as I said, take profit is 82.88, which would be around here. And now the stop loss is slightly above, so we're looking at 80.
Suddenly at the last minute, it comes to you.
Politics. We're not into politics. Nothing important there. So, like I said, we are in for that short position there. So now that sell limit order is open. If you guys have any questions about Everdex or anything, let me know. Like how to open a position, how to calculate your risk, so you don't obviously lose your account. Limit orders, indicators, key levels, anything, let me know. Right guys, I'll be back in just a second.
Suddenly at the last minute, it comes to you.
dipped slightly. We have dipped. Question is, where are we at? Are we going to see that continuation or not? You can see we have slowed down. There we go. We are still in that push to the upside, as you can see. More longs and shorts, so still. So we need to keep an eye on what is happening right now. This is an absolute banger. Oh my god, you just had to ruin it. Just had to ruin it. Liquidity wise, we are not, actually we've got slightly less in the upside. We had 15 million at 85.044. Now we've got 12 million at 82.5. We still are on a move to the upside, so I believe we will get some kind of hit at the resistance level, and then we'll most likely come for a push to the downside. Long positions have slightly dropped. We did have about 2.8 million if I remember correctly. Now we're at 2.43. But we can't come past this previous low. That would obviously show the weakness. It's not what I want to see. It's not what I want to see. Is that just a hiccup, or is that the actual initial move? Or we might be struggling to come through this top actually. You see we've dipped, we'll come back up to this kind of level. So we are going to actually move our burning crude oil from Russia's top sea oil refinery still spilling into the streets of the city. Tension has come up slightly from 18 to 20. Now, I am slightly worried on this initial move that we've currently got. We might see some consolidation actually within this range until we actually get a further and stronger push to the upside. Now, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna set the take profit, the stop loss up. So let's have a look. So 83.19 is where I'm gonna bump up to. So that's just in case if we do get now a push to the downside. It's just a precaution, you know, so we don't get stopped out and obviously lose. So it's better when you have obviously reached that amount, you put your stop loss up. So if you do come in for like a reversal off of that certain level, or maybe so you can't come through that resistance, then obviously you don't have losing money. But currently we are maybe looking to come for a push to the downside. I mean, but this is kind of the area currently where we would see that most important move. Liquidity remains the same. So you see price currently isn't pushing above 83.34. Well, we've had we've got 5 actually candles that have stayed at this exact level. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 actually candles that have obviously failed to come past that level there. Like I said, we'll see consolidation within this level now, and then most likely a push, a continued push to that resistance level that we have at the top there. But currently, it's a bit of a waiting game, so. So like I said, we'll see that consolidation currently in this level until we have a stronger push to the upside, and that's exactly what's happening right now. There we go, there's a push. There's that push we was waiting for. But we still need to see that continuation. So you can see we struggled to push through within this range here. And now we've got that push through there. but we need to hold it and push further. Otherwise, we'll most likely come back within that level and continue consolidating. Seems to be struggling a little bit to crack through this high. You can see here exactly. So at this level, we've had the price struggle here, 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 and then obviously these candles, as you can see. So just if you went like to the left side of that line, you can see everywhere where we've got that touch to that level there. So most likely, like the previous time, we'll get some consolidation and then a further push through that level there. There we go, we've got a slight push through that level there. You can see it's struggling right now to get through it. But if we are on flow, we can see still waiting for that strong impulse to the top. You can see it wants to. We had a slight crack through here, as you can see, but that candle obviously closed at about 83.39. Well, the fact that all those tails hit that level, you can see it's obviously trying to get through it. There we go. There's a stronger impulse, as you can see. So we are coming closer and closer to that take profit. So I'm expecting that price to continue to come bullish until we get to that take profit at the top. You can see we did get a stronger impulse there. We've got a big drop actually from the long positions now. We've got $1 million liquidity. $1 million in long positions, that is, sorry. before we only had, we actually had 1.8 and then 1.4, and now we're at 1 million. You can see longs are still overpowering the shorts. So we are currently at the exact level of that previous high, and now we've gone through it very nicely. So we will definitely be coming. Oh, somehow we've got some big bearish candle there. Question is that the actual move for a downside or not? There we go. There's a stronger push from the buyers now. So that previous high sits around 83.46. Now I believe this move might have been to obviously liquidate those positions that are sat around that level. For a further push to the upside. So currently we are still on that move to the upside. Doesn't look like we're getting a change in direction. So I'm still pretty positive on that move there. Obviously we do actually need to see a move through that high there, and obviously continue to come bullish through it. It seems like it's struggling a bit right there. So you can see we came up to that previous high directly, but we didn't have enough to crack through. So we're currently waiting for that stronger move to obviously happen. So liquidity wise, I believe we're still within that same range, yes. So we've got 12.3 million in the upside of 85.044, and then 12.89 million at 82.548. So seems we've got a pretty strong level here. The fact that the price has obviously tried to break through once there at 83.46, and the second time and now a third time, and we're still not able to break through it. It seems we're getting that weakness actually from the buyers now. Look, you've got 47 to 53. We have seen a drop, a significant drop actually, in the sellers. We had 1.8 million, now we're sitting at just over 1 million. And our retail is neutral, mid is bearish. Whales are very neutral, you can see it's 50 to 50. We have actually slowed down within this movement as well. So I believe we will close that position there, as it does look like we're in a move towards the downside now. Good, good. Just hit a plus on that trade. Pretty good. We're coming in for a reversal, I believe, right about now. Bitcoin is still coming within that level. We did come slightly through the support level, but we have come slightly above. So I believe we didn't actually touch that resistance level there. So we'll most likely be in for a push to the downside now. That's why I did exit that Solana trade, as you can see right around here. So we will catch this trend, catch this move, sorry. So we have gone past that previous low now as well. think I might have entered too quickly, as we still could retest this area. 83.3 could be an area of where we could retest, and if it did, we'd most likely still come bearish. If not, then we will continue to come bearish. I believe Bitcoin will come bearish as well, judging from its current structure. We've had those two highs there. It's created that U shape in the middle. When we see that kind of, I forgot the word. When we see that kind of move, then we normally see a move to the downside. Well, we're seeing a pretty volatile market right now. Like these three big candles right here, not really what I want to be seeing, not gonna lie. So that was most likely just I didn't think that price was going to come back up to that level of 83.35, but now it seems we are coming for a push to that resistance level at the top. So it would have ideally been better if we stayed in that initial trade that we did have. Pretty unfortunate. Now we can realistically place $83.58. I placed that limit order for a short position at that resistance level for a push, obviously to the downside. Now we would have a push, let's say, to about 82.8. And then a stop loss of 83 point, what was it, 83.9? Nope. So that is where we are at. But this price currently needs to hold this level of 83 and obviously come above it. So right now we're seeing higher highs and higher lows as well. High and then the first low, second high, second low by the looks of it, and then potentially a third high of about 83.45. That would obviously give us that uptrend that we are looking for. If not, then we might be in for a push to the downside. And currently we're in 83.3 approximately. Currently we're at 83.24, so I believe we might have actually failed to test, and obviously we retested that level, but we failed to obviously come up above it and continue coming bullish. well, nothing important there, if I must say. I mean, we're currently consolidating within this level, like we're not really seeing any movement whatsoever. Positive or negative, we're not seeing anything in our favor right now. It would be nice, obviously, for the price to now push up above this 83.32 and continue to come bullish to that level of 83.58, where we have our short position limit order set for a push down to the support. Now, we did obviously make a mistake now where we did exit that trade right around here, and we went in for a obviously short position. Ideally, we should have stayed in that same long position that we had from the bottom for a continued push to the upside of that resistance level, but we did not think this retest was gonna be obviously on the cards today, and well, it has, and therefore that's what we're currently seeing. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to stay up to speed with all the latest videos, and make sure to check out the channel as well. A lot of interesting things in there. So whilst that trade, obviously, while Solana's doing its own thing, we can take a look at, let's say, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin does seem to have struggled to come bullish, actually. These last 3 times, you can see it's not quite touching that resistance. It's not quite touching that resistance level at the top, but we do have a candle for obviously a push up to that resistance level, but it seems we would now be underway for a move to the downside. Now, Solana kind of looks to be in the same position, but it's still hard to tell unless we get a push from this current area to the resistance level at the top there. Silver doesn't look too promising. Crude oil. Where are we at with crude oil? Bit and so on, nothing interesting. I'm not really seeing anything market structure wise regarding all these coins. We've got an uptrend here, but we've got a weakness obviously, and then that weakness can be seen from this big downwards move here. Pancakes. I'm not really seeing what I want to be seeing, if I'm completely honest. So market structure wise isn't obviously the best. I'm not really seeing any key levels. Clear indication of a move, also kind of not there. Pump fun. Nope. Solana seems to be coming for a push now. But are we going to push higher than we did before? That's the question. It's slowly but surely, by the looks of it, that Solana is heading for a push to the upside, but I'm not getting that clear indication. It would be nice for obviously Solana to now come up for a push to the upside of that resistance level, and then obviously make a reversal from that resistance level at the top. But it can't seem to get past this area of 83.44244. So there's even less liquidity in the upside now. 10.76 million and 10.48 in the bottom range, with another order block of 82.548 at 8.71 million. Sorry. But yeah, we are still getting that push for the upside. Now I was trying to look at something else. Say for example, we have all the others seem to be very staggered, very jumpy. Bitcoin has come up to that resistance level at the top now. And Solana doesn't seem to be quite there. Depends if Bitcoin's going to come through for a break, or it's going to immediately come in for that reversal from that top there. That's the question. Not got a long way to go though. Very, very small amount of market movement left actually. Seems we'll get a slight continuation for that bullish move there by the looks of it. So I'm expecting Solana to come, it's very close actually to that resistance level, but obviously it does correlate slightly to what Bitcoin does as well. So Bitcoin is kind of the main man, and you'll see it kind of, you know, correlate to how Solana moves. So you see that big push and then a dip, and that's probably what we'll see. Yeah, so we had that big push and then that dip as well. And currently we seem to be having that struggle right now for that continuation of that move there. So for a touch of that resistance level, I think would need a stronger move actually to obviously happen. So maybe something like this. Doesn't seem to be much chance that we'll actually get that touch to that resistance at the top there for Solana, but yeah, it's looking a bit weak. Looks like Bitcoin's already in for a push to the downside, but strength index, we're still looking pretty okay. We're at 55. I mean, for a resistance level push like this, I'd expect about 70-ish. So we might actually be in for a further move to the upside. So most likely get consolidation for a brief period of time right now, and then a further push to the downside. Let's have a look for Solana. I mean, we might actually get that touch for the resistance level there. It's not like it's entirely, obviously, like not on the books. There is still a percentage that this move could happen. So what we're expecting right now is a move up to that resistance, and then we have a reversal. So we have our sit limit order, sell limit order just sat there, and what we want to see is it being taken. So we've still got some movement there. I was expecting it to continue bearish now, but we do have still strength from the buyers visible. I mean, 52 RSI is obviously, it's a pretty okay amount as well. So I mean, strength wise, we're not looking too weak to be in for a push to the downside. We're relatively neutral right now, but I am expecting that push to the downside. Yeah, but we could even see a move further to the upside. More liquidity. Oh, funny bone. More liquidity is in the upside actually as well. In Trump-like tone, government lawyers ask court to undo rulings halting work on White House ballroom. Question is, are we going to get that push? 59. Maybe by the time we do get to that resistance level, we'll be at 70. So we might actually get that push to the downside once we hit this resistance level at the top of 83.58. So now we're at 60. So I think we might actually be in for that reversal off of that resistance there. What on earth is this? It's just consolidating right now, like, look at that. I mean, Bitcoin's above the resistance now, and it's kind of ignoring the whole thing. Same for the support. It was kind of sticking within this level, and now it's kind of like not listening anymore. But I am still waiting for that push on Solana to that resistance, and then a reversal off of that level there. So we can actually slightly set our limit order lower, so we can, I mean actually, I don't think it's that important, but I don't want it to be like I've had it a couple of times before, where I've had maybe 2 trades where we've come off super small off taking our trade. So one trade was I think it was about a 1.5k trade, and it was actually like everything went through, but unfortunately my entry was ever so slightly off, so the price dipped, and obviously I was slightly more below, and obviously we didn't take that limit order there, and yeah, we did come in for a big push to the upside then, which was, yeah, pretty frustrating to see, not gonna lie. Seems Bitcoin does look like it's in for a push now to the downside. Solana, are we gonna get that push, or are we actually gonna continue to? It's hard to tell. I've not really got any indication of where price is headed. It's just currently just sat here, very slow for some reason. Very slow. The movement is relatively in the same kind of area as well. You can see it's trying to break through this price level here at 83.5. So ideally, we need to see it break through and come in for a push to the downside, so we can actually slightly put our price at 85.56. There we go. So just slightly below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Be greatly appreciated. Solana's being hella sus. So are we in for a reversal now, or are we going to try that level again? That's the question. That is the question. Right in this area right now. So this area kind of determines if we do hit this resistance level or not. Currently we are sat at 83.45. We're nearly at 100 subscribers, which is very cool to see. Very cool to see. We've got about 11 more. We need 11 more. We seem to be testing this area many times. As you can see here, there, and now again. But the question is, are we actually going to get a push to this resistance level or not? I'm gonna drop that level slightly more so we don't risk missing out on this short position like we have previously, which obviously wouldn't be good. But it does slightly look like we're losing momentum. As you can see from the buyers, it's getting more like it's more of a bearish move by the looks of it. Let me just show you. So that's what it currently looks like. So this might be that peak, that final peak for then a move to the downside. You can see it didn't even come back up to this level, which obviously does show that the weakness is there. Now potentially we could come in for a short position right about now, but yeah, that peak as well there, you can see, not enough strength to obviously come back up as well. So I believe we will come in for a short position now. Do 82.76. I was going to wait until we hit that resistance, but the fact that we have seen that weakness there suggests to me that we're not even going to come up and even touch that level. So we are obviously going to set our stop loss set at 200. So we have a 3-to-1 ratio, which is pretty good. But realistically, we could actually set we're not gonna risk it actually. So you can see we had that weakness here, bruh. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's actually so funny. So we see that weakness, you know, here, and boom. But the thing is, are we gonna even be? I don't think that was a perfect touch of the resistance level though. So I believe we will now be in for that push to the downside of that support level. Liquidity is relatively neutral for both sides. 10.48 and 10.76. I mean, it's relatively balanced, you know. There is no real big difference. And the fact that it's 10 mil, it doesn't really suggest much anyway. If we're looking at 100, then, you know, obviously it gets a bit more serious. And then we kind of evaluate that from what we have. But yeah, we have relatively the same. It's relatively balanced, both sides. What we're looking at, yeah, still seeing the same kind of balance between shorts and longs. Although we are seeing a very strange consolidation within this level. Kind of a weird structure, not gonna lie. Big consolidation in this range right now. Definitely about 30 minutes there. So I'm expecting a move to the downside. $23.65 gives us a perfect 3-to-1 ratio, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to slightly put that stop loss down. Dwindling faster and faster. I think you have a money management problem. Am I wrong? You might be wrong. You might be wrong. No, I mean we're not even we're not too bad today actually. So it's all good. So much consolidation right now. So much consolidation. So this might even be a stronger move to the upside. What? GM expects a 500 million tariff refund from Trump. Levies the Supreme Court struck down. We are seeing a big drop there actually. Currently in a very strange situation with Solana. Currently we have obviously broken through that resistance level at the top. There is a strong buying demand around 75 to 75.5. Bitcoin remains bullish for now, I think. Did you open a position? Yes, I opened a position right around here. But the fact that we have got this very strange consolidation might even suggest to me that we are in for a move to the upside. It's what you'd call coiling, if you guys know what that is. It's where we have like a build-up of those entries, and what we'll mostly have is either a fake out and then a real move, or maybe even a steady move. So if price was obviously weaker, we would definitely see that as it would hit the resistance and would most likely be coming down for a move to the bearish side. But the fact that we don't have that and we're kind of doing whatever we're doing right now kind of suggests we might be in for a move to the upside. But at the same time, we might even be getting lower highs and lower lows. But we need to see more strength from the sellers right now. Now that candle has fully formed there. Yeah, we're not seeing much from the news either, but we might actually be seeing those lower highs and lower lows actually right now. We have come slightly through the resistance, which is still okay, but we are coming back within this key level right now. John Mearsheimer on Iran. Israelis may use nuclear weapons against Iran to deal with nuclear problem. Ooh, no. Is that legit though? Is that like a actual legit source? There we go. There's a further push to the downside. We've got a couple more seconds left. Israel Minister Chikli says Israel is establishing a new borderline with Lebanon even during this so-called ceasefire. The IDF continues destroying infrastructure and effectively stabilizing the new borderline of the State of Israel. So I'm going to put in that, obviously that short position there. So that is where we are currently looking. 7.78 ratio. Seems like we are in for a move to the downside. I've just accidentally got rid of that. Oh no, I haven't. Flow. Still looking pretty good, but we need, obviously, there we go, that continued move. We still are looking pretty good, extremely bullish, very bullish. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. Right, we've got 37.04. 281.09. We're in a pretty strong, actually, we're in a pretty strong bearish move there. So I believe all of this accumulation and consolidation was actually a preparedness for this bigger move that we've currently got here. I did initially think it was going to be a breakout towards the upside, but successfully we did not get that. So I am thinking that price will continue to becoming bearish up until that support level at the bottom there. We do have quite a long way to go though. We are seeing some resistance from the buyers though, as you can see. But it's already looking like a pretty solid trade. We're up already about 500, which is great. I am expecting that continuation to obviously continue. continued move to the downside. We might have some resistance along the way, like here and here possibly. So currently I believe we are seeing that first bit of resistance at this level here. So I am going to move my stop loss further down. Let's do 83.45. 83.45. $83.45, please. What the hell? We have came back up slightly, but I believe we will see that continuation on that bearish move to the downside now. So if we go in the 15-second time frame, you can see we've came back up slightly. But obviously we're not seeing any strength for a move to the upside as of now. I believe we are seeing quite a bit of resistance at this level that we currently have. So currently waiting on the market to decide on where it wants to go. Currently we are seeing that resistance in this area, as you can see. We'll most likely get a bit more consolidation until we've got enough for that momentum to crack through to the downside. There's that larger bearish candle there. We need to see that move coming past that previous low that we have here from this candle wick, as you can see. got about 10 more seconds left on that candle to fully form. We're seeing slight signs of a weakness to the downside. Maybe it's due to that resistance entirely, but currently we are seeing a slowing down of that move. There we go. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Currently we are in a pretty good position, pretty good trade. So obviously we took a short position from that top there, and currently we are doing pretty nice, as you can see. And our take profit is right down here. We're at a 7.78 ratio of a risk to reward. That's okay, as we are trading within this key level. So when you're trading in a key level, you can ideally have a larger risk to reward ratio, as you know, your decision making is a little bit more predictable, as you can see the price does obviously jump within this key level. So yeah, we are currently waiting on that price to continue for that bearish move down towards the support. We'll see some resistance on the way, like I said. Currently I believe we're getting some within this kind of area. So I've got about 25-ish seconds left on this candle now. Not really too good of a sign there. Got about 20 seconds on that candle. This one could determine where we could be headed now. Ideally, it does need to end a lot, obviously close a lot lower. But if we do get a push above that previous high, that could be a problem, as that would give us that indication of, there we go, that would give us an indication of a weakness within this downtrend and this downwards movement. And now we'd need to see a stronger move from the sellers towards the downside, so past this previous low that we have here. But if we do get a move up to, let's say, the previous high and even past it, that could be that weakness, and we could be in for a move back up to the resistance. But We are still in that continued move to the downside, but it has slowed down ever so slightly. Let's have a look at what's going on flow. Yeah, it seems we've got a lot more. It seems we've got a lot of, you know, strength from the buyers actually. But like I said, we do need to see that stronger move from the sellers right about now. They've got a stronger move from the sellers there, but it's not too strong. I need to be seeing more. I want to be seeing more. What the fuck? What on earth was that? I mean, I don't know if that was obviously to liquidate those positions for obviously that further move to the downside, or if that was a genuine move and like a signal for a push back up to that resistance level. I think we'll see what that meant in these next couple of candles. It'd be very nice to see that continuation to the downside right about now, but we are getting a lot of strength from the buyers. As obviously you can see, you've had that slowed move from the sellers now, and we might actually be in for a reversal back up to that resistance level there. What are we looking at for Bitcoin? Bitcoin is literally consolidating on the resistance level, which is very strange, very strange. That was absolute bullshit. Oh my days. XRP, I'm not sure. XRP looks dodgy, you know, like 1 minute time frame. You're looking at all these gaps. Like, I'm not sure why we've got gaps. That's kind of why I didn't want to trade XRP today. Solana doesn't even have gaps, you know. You can see gold as well. Gold just looks terrible. What even is that? Silver as well. I mean, yeah, we're not looking too good. But yeah, XRP is... we've gone past this previous peak, so I believe we might even be in for a push to the upside. Bitcoin, for some reason, one is as you know, decided to break out. No, I actually sold Solana, and then it decided to be, yeah. So we sold right around here, and yeah, we came to a low of here, and then we saw a big push back up to that level there, which makes me want to destroy everything, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now that, I believe, was that that was a result of this you know, big consolidation area that we had here. So first we had that move to the downside, which now obviously looks like a fake out, and then we have that strong impulsive move towards the upside. So yeah, that is currently where Bitcoin is at. Yeah, not too good, not too great, but yeah. But the question is, are we going to break even higher, or is that just a... I'm not sure. It doesn't look too much like we're going to break higher, like even for Bitcoin. There's not a lot of liquidity for Bitcoin as well. I mean, look, we've got 70 million at 77,500, but at the same time, there's nothing driving the price. Like, I mean, what have we got right now? This whole situation with Iran and US, it doesn't look like it's getting better. I mean, yeah, there are peace talks, but at the same time, the peace talks aren't going anywhere. So, I mean, yeah, it's very strange, very, very strange, if I must say. Look, global situation is, you know, relatively low, but like I said, nothing seems to be getting better, which is pretty much a sign of, you know, no change. And I believe price wouldn't see come bullish, as we are not changing at all. Late. But yeah, it seems like we might even be in for a stronger move to the downside now. Bro, why do I need to know that? I mean, this global situation isn't getting better, but it's literally in the middle. So I mean, I was expecting for the price to just, you know, consolidate and stay within this level, but currently, you know, that's not what's happening. Attacks have subsided since the US and Iran entered a ceasefire on April 8th, though Gulf capitals remain wary of resumed conflict. Yeah, not too dramatic. Seems we've got some trouble getting through to the upside. We did peak at 83.65, but we have not gone higher. Yeah, nothing too major is currently going on. But I believe it will come for a push to the downside. Like, I'm not seeing, you know, come in for a short position. $82.76, 2.76. No, stop loss would be 2222. 222. Well, I believe that move was obviously paranormal, or the fact that it wasn't a genuine move, but well, I am seeing weakness within this obviously upwards move. Whales are bullish now. No, they're not. Neutral. Bearish Retail is well very bullish, 9.7 mil. But where are we gonna? Well, there's no liquidity. There's nothing towards the top range. Nothing's getting better. So, what on earth is going on? Yeah, but where are we headed? That's the question. Like, there is no certain level. What you think? 77k, 77.5. First Bitcoin, then Solana, right? So you think we're gonna go 77,500? I mean, yeah, there is a chance, but. Right, I'll update you guys on this trade tomorrow, but yeah, well, today's session not too friendly, but we learn, and yeah, so make sure you guys check out Evidex. Don't forget to subscribe. A lot of things coming this week, macro events, news, everything else. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on all the info. So as always, thank you guys for watching.